So in terms of our research focuses, we have got a lot of different foci. So as I mentioned, we have a big interest in terms of biological data science. We also are strong in terms of our structural biology and drug discovery. So as you know, we have a second major in structural biology. We are also strong in traditional Chinese medicine because, you know, of our our double degree with Beijing College of Medicine. We also have a lot of plant biologists who are very relevant to areas in terms of environment, sustainability, and also we have neuroscience, which is particularly relevant to the intersection between biological sciences as well as psychology, and then also microbiology, immunology, proteomics, cancer biology, and genomics. Okay, so our faculty, as some faculty outside, they are leaders in their own field of research. My particular field of research is 3D genome organization in cancer cells. So that's what I work on. And so therefore I teach cancer biology. And we have a very diverse faculty from all over the world. So in terms of our career paths, we have a number of career paths in healthcare. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Maybe you can, yeah, because I can't raise the volume of the microphone so loud because then you get feedback. So for the people to hear in the back, we need to be a bit more silent. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, so in terms of our career paths, we have students who have gone into careers in healthcare, biomedical and pharmaceutical, education, research, as well as business and entrepreneurship. So what are some of these careers? So for example, we have students working in the hospitals, for example, as clinical researcher. Some of them are like management associates, so kind of admin positions. We also have, of course, clinicians who went to, for example, Duke and US, acupuncturists, because, you know, we have the TCM program. Also people who are involved in sales and marketing. Then in terms of biomedical and pharmaceutical, we have students doing, for example, doing process engineering and manufacturing, because a number of these big pharmaceutical companies have got manufacturing plants in Singapore, as well as clinical researchers, research and development officer, and so on. There's also the public sector. So we have students who have gone on to careers with, for example, Ministry of Health, as well as other regulatory bodies, for example, HSA. We have also students in A*STAR, National Environment Agency, and so on and so forth. We have got students who have gone on to be entrepreneurs. So for example, we have founder of Bio 3D printing company, owner and physician of TCM clinic, and so on. We also have students who have gone into careers in banking, legal, and finance. For example, some of them are patent officers. And then also we have students who have gone on to be management associates, you know, because I think for some of these management consulting companies, they pretty much do not really have a strong requirement for any particular major, but what they want to know is that your problem solving and critical thinking skills are good. And then we also have, for example, students have gone on to be relationship managers with Citibank and, you know, other places like that. Of course, we also have students who have gone on to postgraduate studies. So we have students who have gone on to PhD, medical school, veterinary sciences. And then also we do have some students who go on to take a master's in psychology, so that they can become, so that they can actually practice as psychologists in the future. So that also requires postgraduate studies. Then we have a wide range of others, careers, for example, scientific writer, marketing associate, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So this is the latest results of the graduate employment survey just released this week actually. So in terms of our biological sciences, as well as our biological sciences and psychology and biomedical sciences and Chinese medicine, these are our employment rates. So this indicates that they are in some form of employment, including part-time as well as full-time positions. Yeah. Yeah, so this does not include PhD. So some of our top students will, for example, go on to PhD, they go on to MD with Duke and US. So they would be in the 7% that are not employed, because this only measures employment. So actually some of our best students who go on to PhD and MD, they are not captured in this number. So our actual number of people who are in employment as well as studying for further studies is actually higher than 94%. Yeah. Then of course we have some in, this is our percentage for full-time permanent employment. Yeah. And actually when I look at the students and these numbers, we have a number of students who choose to take off some period of time, like maybe 3 months or 6 months after their studies, to just sort of relax and travel the world and gain a bit of more knowledge before they actually go into full-time employment. So because these numbers are actually taken like very close to the within a few months of the students graduating, they will already send out the surveys. So actually after another 6 months to another year, most of those students have also gone into more full-time positions. Yeah. So these are some of the career explorations that we have done with alumni. And so these are some of our alumni. So for example, we have Dr. Koo, who is currently a senior resident. So he's one of the students, for example, who went into medicine. And then we have a number of alumni who are, for example, managing director. This is a bioinformatics company, senior scientists doing, for example, microscopy, working for a company that does imaging. And then we also have teachers who teach biology. We have a senior crime scene specialist together with the home team. So, you know, forensic science. As I mentioned, we have medical students and also management consultants. And as you, if you come to our SBS website, this is the first link that you will see currently. This is our most recent news article, which is that we have Dr. Albert Zhang, who is the CEO of AI Treat. So this is an entrepreneur. He did the TCM program. And so his company has developed a robot that can do Tuina massage. Yeah, so in the future, you can maybe get massaged by a robot. Yeah. So in terms of our student life, we have the Biological Sciences Club, BS Club, which is a student-run club, and they will try to tackle issues concerning students from academic to welfare and so on. And they will organize various events and activities for, you know, more fulfilling experience. And also we have the SBS Clades, which is sort of modeled after, you know, the Harry Potter house system. So just like they have houses, so we have clades because we're biologists, so we call them clades. Yeah, so each clade will consist of undergraduates from across different programs within the school. Yeah. So of course, we also provide student support. So we aim to try to provide support if you need to turn to help. So for admin support, we have Belinda, as well as Wen Hui over here. Of course, she's here supporting this event too. And of course, you have me, as well as our super mentors who are also supposed to be there to provide students with suggestions for their studies if they require